Hi there, I'm Martha Van Dam, and this is Living Beyond. And we're going to do a little series on dealing with our struggles, whatever struggles they are that come up in our way. You know what yours are, and I know what mine are. So, the first thing we're going to talk about today is owning or embracing our struggles. And what I mean by that is it can be a real natural tendency when something comes up for us to immediately start saying what went wrong, start thinking about what somebody else did or didn't do, should have done, we asked them to do and they didn't do it. We can be real quick to jump into that. And I want you to think for a minute about something you may be struggling with. And at any part of that struggle, have you spent time kind of ruminating on or thinking about what somebody else should have done? My husband should have told me about this thing. My children should have behaved better. My mother should have been kinder to me. I don't know, whatever the thing is. Is there something that you're struggling with? And then think, as you've been thinking about any of this struggle, have you thought about how other people coulda, shoulda, woulda? Won't we wish that they would do something that would have made it better? And I'm not saying that perhaps people didn't do really horrible things to you. Perhaps someone has done really something very, very terrible to you. But the reason that we want to lean back into owning the problem, owning the what can I do about it piece, is that that's where our power is. And if we spend our time, our energy, our effort, our thought mentality, if we spend that trying to just waste it on being angry or venting or thinking about what that other person should have done, we are wasting it. We're wasting our mental power. We're wasting any problem solving abilities we have in that moment. In fact, we're diminishing them seriously. So, whatever it is that you're dealing with right now, I want you to lean back in and say, okay, this is my problem to deal with. Not that it's necessarily yours that you did, but now this circumstance that needs a solution is mine to deal with. And if it's yours or mine to deal with, then we can start leaning into and what conceivably can I do? See, we start taking ownership. This piece of it is mine to fix. It's not yours or mine to fix other people's behaviors, thoughts, words, actions. We can't fix that. We don't even want to go there. But when we start leaning into our own thoughts, words, actions, behaviors, emotions, we come into a place where we have so much power and so much more than if we're pushing it off toward the other person. So, point number one for today in our talk about dealing with our struggles is look into what's going on around you and ask yourself, what a piece of this can I do something about? And there can also be a benefit to asking yourself, what part of my life might I in some way or another brought this on? I'm not saying that guilt you out. I'm not saying that you have done this to yourself. But we tend to want to only lay blame at another person's foot and not recognize that, well, we chose to be in relationship with that person. Sometimes we agreed with what they were doing and then it came back to hurt us. Or sometimes we felt weird about it, but we just didn't say anything. So again, this is not about guilt. This is about looking at, okay, what are the ingredients? Are there some that I can own? And I will tell you, I hope there are. Again, because that's where your power is. So start picking it apart and ask yourself this simple few questions. With the problem I'm facing right now, what piece of it can I do anything about? Anything. And then start using these little words as cues to help you do some thinking. Where are my emotions around this thing? Where are my thoughts around this thing? What have my words been about or to the other person in regard to this thing? So we've said thoughts, words, actions. We've said thoughts, words, actions, emotions. What have my thoughts, words, actions, and emotions been about this thing? And is there a way that I could change my thoughts, words, actions, or emotions in a way that could make a difference? Give that some thought. You have more power than you realize you have. And you have it, you grab hold of it when you lean into finding out, what are my thoughts, words, actions, and what can I do? Where do I have power to do something about this? Stay tuned for tomorrow, because we're going to be looking into, for the next several days, we're going to be looking at dealing with our struggles from different angles. Thanks, and I hope you have a wonderful day digging in to finding out where your power is. Thanks, and bye-bye.